Oh, on the screen?
Hey, Bob, you can hear us, right? You're muted. You're muted.
Okay, I
There you
can
go.
hear you fine, yes. And you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You probably need to talk a little loud, but we can hear you. Or put the device a little closer to you, but we can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Call the special council meeting to order. And first thing on the agenda tonight is the second and final reading of an ordinance. So Ms. Beth will have you read that.
Second and final reading of an ordinance approving a development agreement for Lennar Carolinas LLC, the Shoemaker Tract, or its successor, and authorizing the execution and delivery of a development agreement and other instruments relating thereto by and between the town of Somerville and Lennar Carolinas LLC or its successors.
Thanks, Aaron. Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion. We approve second and final reading on the development agreement for the Shoemaker Tract with Lennar Carolinas.
I'll second.
Okay, we had a motion and a second to approve this. Any discussion?
I guess where it says that second and final reading of an ordinance approved development agreement for Lennar Homes LLC or its successor. In the event that they sell the property to another developer, they would still, we can hold them to the same agreement, right? That's right. Okay.
All right, hearing no other discussion, all in favor of this, signify by raising the right hand, voting aye.
Aye.
I,
Opposed likewise. Ayes carry.
Second and final reading of an ordinance to amend the future land use map with the comprehensive plan Somerville, Our Town, Our Future, currently designated as agricultural conservation to neighborhood mixed use for parcels 15200000014 and 152000001. I'm missing a number on that. 6. Thank you.
Mayor, I'll make a motion that we approve second and final reading of an ordinance to amend the future land use map with the comprehensive plan.
I'll second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by raising your right hand, voting aye.
Aye.
I,
Opposed likewise. Ayes carry.
Next is executive session.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion, we go in executive session, discuss personnel, and legal matters, personnel matter related to Director of Building Services, and receive legal advice related to citizens, committees, commissions, and boards.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion?
yes, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I would agree with the personnel matter related to directing of building services. But as far as commissions and boards, to me, that's everyday business that we shouldn't do in a special meeting. And two, I haven't been told anything about this, but I don't believe any personnel are involved in it. And if this is a matter of policy, then it should be talked about in the open. And I also think these decisions should be made by the new council, not the outgoing council. So I would make a motion that we go to executive session for personal matter related to Director of Building Services, and that is all.
I'll second that, Mr. Jackson. I do agree that maybe the new council should have a chance to make any changes that we're talking about.
Mr. Parker, if we could, just to, I heard Mr. Jackson's motion, and part of it was, I think, and Mr. Jackson, if you could maybe restate that, was related to what he thought we could or could not discuss in executive session. Is that correct, Mr. Jackson?
Yes, that's correct. If we are talking about a person or problem on one of the boards, that's one thing. But if we are talking about boards in general or legal advice as to making decisions about boards in general, that is a policy decision that should be done in the open. And I believe it should also be done by the new council. I haven't been given any prior knowledge on what the subject matter is.
It'd be my understanding that Mr. Jackson has made a motion to amend your motion to go into executive session only to discuss personnel matters related to the director of building services. So you need to vote on that, and then you decide what you're going to into executive session for, whether it's both or just one.
What I was asking for, Mr. Parker, was whether Councilman Jackson's interpretation of us going into executive session to discuss a board or commission or committee was proper procedure or not.
I don't think it's illegal if that's what you're asking.
That is what I'm asking.
I agree.
You don't think it's illegal, Bob?
If it's a policy, if we're not talking about a person, we need to talk about it in public.
Because it really doesn't matter to me if you want to wait till the January, put it off to the January meeting, Terry. We can wait and do that. I don't mind doing it in public. I mean, we can discuss it in public.
That's fine with me. I think, Mr. Parker, what you said is that we've got a motion. The motion has been amended and it's got a second. We're now voting to amend the motion.
Correct, and then you can vote on the main motion.
Okay.
My point of sort of agreeing with Mr. Bob Jackson is that it's the end of the year. We've had election, didn't much change, but I feel it would be going forward with the new year, dealing with the citizens group, I think would be in a better position if we wait until 2022 to deal with whatever issue we're concerned about. I don't know what the issues are that we're concerned about, why it's on here. So I
We
think-
won't know until we go into the meeting. But we'll go into the meeting in January if that suits everybody.
I'm good with that.
That's what I would be more comfortable with.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about the new council, the old council, and I will not be on the council next year, I'll just point out, I was elected for a specific term, and that term is not over yet. But whatever y'all want, just fine with me.
Okay, all right. What are we voting on first, GW?
The amendment.
Amendment. All right, all in favor of Mr. Bob's motion, signify by raising right hand, voting aye.
I,
Aye. Oppose? Ayes carry. Now, then we'll go back to Terry's motion. All in favor of Mr. Jenkins's motion, signify by raising right hand, voting aye.
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 But you repeat your motion, Mr. Jenkins?
It's the motion as amended, as I understand it, to go in executive session to discuss personnel matter related to Director of Building Services.
Okay, thank you.
I,
All right, let's vote aye again.
Aye.
All right, opposed likewise. The motion carried. I understand that.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you.
All right.